Do you want to hit longer golf shots? Well, you may need to try this golf ball. Let's do it, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome to this video. Guys, today we are talking balls yet again, and Chris, we're talking distance today. On the website, they claim if you want to, it's a logo ball.
Oh, is it?
Didn't realise that.
Oh,
but guys, we actually have logo balls as well today. But guys, on the Callaway website, it directly says if you want to hit longer drives, try this golf ball. That's exactly what we're doing today out here at Woolley Park Golf Club. We're going to have a match, we're going to test it for numbers, I'm going to cut it open and see what the cores are like in these golf balls. Chris, would you like to lead us away or shall I?
Two-piece ball.
Two-piece ball, distance
I'll
ball.
lead us off.
That's a nice shot, get over the bunker. Yeah, lovely, that should roll down to be good. Why do you keep bringing your best form with me?
It was a bit of a thin to win. Got a stiff neck this morning. Don't know why, I must have slept funny.
Launch high off the bat.
Flights, although I did thin mine. Oh,
Yep.
It's on there.
That's two balls on the green, Christopher. I'm amazed how that launched so quickly. We are into the wind, but it still managed to ball through and get to the number. That's what the cheaper cover will do when buying a more budget golf ball. We'll talk price in a second as well.
Oh.
So Chris, Callaway Warbird, I remember these balls from when we were juniors years and years ago.
Yeah, the cheapest ball pretty much.
Pretty much the cheapest, £18 a dozen, so just over £1 a ball, £1.50 a ball, pretty much. And it says on the case here, long distance, high launch and long carry, supreme feel and control, Chris.
Supreme, which is similar to last week's ball. So we did last week the tailor-made distance.
Yeah.
Which
also a two-piece ball.
Also a two-piece ball. Also said longer drives, but the main thing was it also says supreme control and spin, which we was a bit dubious about, but it did do it. So I'd be interested. I've never felt that a Warbird's done it, but they might have got better.
No, let's see how far these go. Well, Chris, two pin high shots there for the first shots of the day. That's something which I do like in a golf ball, knowing how far it goes. Let's see how it feels with a putter. Try and roll one of these birdies in. We need to start getting different numbers. Well, I'm going to say that one's you. You've pitched in the bank. You've come back there, look.
Bit of backspin from the low thinner.
I've come from here. So they've both come back. Lovely control to get flag high. That's a hole-in-one flag, really, isn't it, if you get it online?
It is a good pin. It's easier than last week's. Right. Already, though, not as good a training aid as the Strixon distance. The tailor-made distance.
Yeah, the alignment's a bit poor, isn't it?
Yeah, which was £2 cheaper as well.
Well, this is RRP. You can probably get them for the same.
Yeah, probably. See, how did it feel off the bread and butter?
Felt quite firm, actually. It didn't feel soft, which I expected it to. Lovely roll. You can see that ball's still on its axis.
Plenty of movement.
I always wonder with brands when they do put this kind of alignment aid on it, because you're paying the money to print it on anyway, just put something a bit more obvious on. Turn. Oh, he's got it. What is wrong with you at the moment?
What a Warbird. See the pure roll.
That's one down again.
That's not a bad start, that. Oh, you can see, I'll give them that, you can see it because it is quite bold writing, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, for me as well, I've got a few little, what's your quality like? Because I've got a few little scuffs on mine already where the dimples are almost outverted. Have you got a few?
I've got one that says 2 on it. I've got a nice number 2 in one of the grooves.
Look.
Look at that.
Yeah, that'll be the batch number, won't it? Run your thumb over that.
Oh yeah, that's...
So is that going to affect performance? Maybe. We did do the Callaway golf balls that had blemishes on them and they were cheaper, but these are just out the pro shop, so would that worry you? Guys, comment below. Feel that as well. Feel that. I know you can. Let me know. Right, I think it's going to have to be driver. You're a birdie machine at the moment with these cheap golf balls.
Mate, it's the I don't have the fear of losing them when they're cheap. When they're £3 a ball, I've got a fear of losing
Can we
them.
just pan over to Cock? You can't hear that, can you?
The electric
It's an electric mower.
Give us a wave.
It sounds like a remote control car. Lovely drive. It's a touch right, coming back on the wind.
Oh, what a bounce.
Yeah, lovely.
Members bounce to miss the bunker.
That'll do you, Chris. Do you find a big difference when using cheap balls?
Certainly the sound, I think, is more so the case. You can hear it's a little bit clicky
Yeah,
sometimes.
the feel more than the actual performance of the ball. I mean, no one's teeing up in the Open this week with a warbird, are they? But
Well, I'd like to think not, but you never know.
bit toey. Sit. Yeah, left hand side. Can't really judge the feel of that because it was very toey.
Yeah, but again, scuffs on the ball can make it obviously move in the air, and you will see that obviously when you watch something like the Open, they do change the golf ball quite regular. As soon as it's got a scuff on, it will be gone.
But they do use the same golf ball. They don't change it for a totally different ball like your weekend hackers might do.
Very true, the Foxes.
Yeah, so when you look in someone's bag, guys, we always say play a golf ball that you can afford, play a golf ball that you can afford to lose, but play a consistent golf ball, and this probably falls into that category for a lot of people, rather than spending the £40 a dozen on Chrome Softs.
Yeah, exactly. You want something that's in your price range that's going to perform, and last week's ball at $16.99 was a winner.
Yeah, very similar to last week, where TaylorMade's a big brand, Callaway's a big brand. If you've got a full set of TaylorMade or Callaway clubs, you may want to use that brand with your golf ball. Let's find those ones. Well, we've split the fairway, sort of. We've gone either side of it. I'm in the left-hand rough here. Chris is over in the right-hand rough, just over there. Do quite like a logo ball as well. I like to have something different than what other people have. I obviously use the Pix ball when I am playing. Right, what have we got in? 151, playing 158, into the wind. I think we're going to chip a 7-iron here. So a big part of playing golf with a two-piece ball with a slightly cheaper cover on it, I'm not sure if it's ionomer or polymer, anyway, definitely not urethane. So a big part of this is seeing if we can play the ball low. Both the holes we've played so far have been into the wind. Can we get that number 158, keep it under the wind, out the rough, and hopefully it doesn't launch too high too soon. Oh, that is all over it as well. Be good. Oh! Have some of that! Warbird to the rescue. Mine's about 3 feet, Chris, I think.
Not from this angle, it wasn't.
Oh, really? I thought it was good.
Miles away.
Has it gone long?
It was a bit long and right. Right, I've got a pitching wedge.
87.
Jesus. That's straight at it.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I mean, I swung it like Zorro, but...
Oh, will you give up with that? Do you feel like the wind's hitting these more? I feel like mine's moved more on the wind than a typical ball would.
Yeah, I think it's moved more, especially even so than last week's ball. I don't think that was affected much. We played a couple of different shots with that, whereas this one is getting moved more than you'd like. And again, for an average golfer who's going to be using this ball, if you've got a little bit of curve to your shots as it is that going to send it into that stuff?
Right, because we've both gone slightly long. Balls have done what we wanted distance-wise. Mine's gone... Is that a pitch mark there? It's actually done really well, that, because I sent it in quite
it's stopped
low.
Pretty quick there, hasn't it? And mine stopped pretty quick with the landing angle, but both gone a little bit further than I thought. I didn't hit that perfect, but it's gone a long way.
I can't believe how quick that stopped, actually, from the trajectory. These are two difficult putts. Very difficult putts. Oh, that's off the green, that.
Again, very clear to see the roll. If it keeps going, it's right in the middle. It's a shame.
I can't believe you could leave that short.
No, I didn't think so either, but I'll stick a mark on it. Again, you can see the roll nicely there. Is it in? Oh, plenty left.
You can see there, guys, that ball is still on its axis, so it shows that we've had a decent stroke on that. I actually quite like it with the logo on. I think that gives it a little bit more. It's on me to go, I think. Two good putts there when you think about it, really, to say how fast that was down that slope.
Yeah, with the older balls you'd feel the click in. Sometimes it's hard to get the pace, but we both did all right with the pace.
We'll take it. Right, just a nice misser do here, Chris, to be fair.
Flag in. Just the side door. One up, going down the last.
Right, guys, so we have hit a load of balls on the launch monitor out here. Let's see exactly how they do perform with driver, because I know that's what you all want to see. Then let's try and get Chris back to level. So we hit a load of drives out here on the golf course in real life conditions using the Flight Scope launch monitor. We hit some good shots, we hit some bad shots, and we got a bunch of average numbers for you here. You'll see the top numbers are mine and the bottom ones are Chris's. He's actually put 10 yards on me there on average. He put 1 mile an hour club speed on me. The ball speed were very, very similar, but you see mine just spun up quite a lot more. So for me, I found this ball quite high spinning. Probably wouldn't put it in the bag just because of these driver numbers, but all in all for the price, still not a bad golf ball at all. So Chris, interestingly, you go on the Callaway website and the Warbird is there. So like on the TaylorMade website, sometimes the cheaper balls aren't there.
True.
The Warbird golf ball is engineered for long distance and maximum speed from a high energy core and a two-piece construction. If you're looking to hit the ball farther, try the new Callaway Warbird. That's where I got the title from. They're claiming if you want to hit it further, try it. We're going to take a look at the core at the end of this video, but also guys, long distance they are engineered for maximum ball speed through the bag. Extra large high energy core is highly compressible to unlock more potential distance at any swing. They also have a high launch and long carry with hex aerodynamics and a supreme feeling control because it is optimized ionomer cover.
Ionomer cover, right.
Right Chris, not bad numbers though. It's in the right ballpark for the price that we are paying. I think ideally you would want a little bit less spin maybe. Try and get that speed out there, and if it was more than a two-piece ball, you may well generate a bit more ball speed as well. But the small matter of getting back to level here with you.
Yeah, and again with the numbers, obviously with the cover it is launching pretty high straight away, so if you are playing links golf, it might be a tough ball to control off the tee.
Oh, that's long on the left, that is terrible.
Hey Zeus.
Kink in the armour. Hoyo en uno.
Oh, we'll test the short game because we haven't tested the ball yet.
Take a good kick.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Long as well though.
Yeah, I must admit that, again, the wind seemed to move that a little bit more than maybe it would have done with a more premium ball, but we're on the green, so we'll take it. 3 might get us back to level here. Well, Chris, so far I think another good ball for the series, another ball that does what we would want it to do for the price. It makes golf maybe a little bit more accessible for people.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good price point, and that's what we're trying to look at on this series. Expensive golf balls, but also balls that for the everyday golfer are more affordable when we lose a few.
I must admit, the more balls we test, the more I like the Costco Kirkland ball.
Yeah, somebody did ask me, which I will comment back to after this because I've just remembered, but they asked which was our favourite ball, obviously of the budget balls or non-premium, and it has to be the Kirkland. But for me, last week's ball, the TaylorMade, was certainly up there. I was very surprised.
But more expensive for not a three-piece ball, and
True.
I had a hole-in-one with you with the Kirkland ball, so there's that.
Yeah, I think that's rubbish. TaylorMade's the best ball. Right, a little bit long, by probably 30 yards, but plenty of green to work with. So let's see how this one, I'm going to land this on the green. We're going to see if we get any kind of chip at all.
Yeah, tough shot really, that one. You almost had to use this bank to get it close.
I tried to use that one, but it didn't work.
Not a putt you can really go for. We saw yours race past. That is a 3 though. Chris needs this to stay one up. Never.
Oh.
So guys, there's just one thing left to do. Let's see what the middles are like. Cut through this ionomer cover and take a look at the high energy core and see just how these golf balls look on the inside before heading over to part 2 over on Chris Dennis Golf. What colour is it going to be inside? Ooh, you can see there, with it being a two-piece ball, it is literally just a cover and a core. Not a lot that can really go wrong with that. High energy core for maximum compression. Very interesting. Guys, let's go over at part 2 and see if I can claw it back with short game.